Watch how it doesn't bounce, like, at all, dudes. Oh, he's lighting that up, dude. Left hand only. Still left hand. Both hands. Oh, you're out.
Yeah.
Sweet. Holster
Like
up. Recommended or a piece of crap?
Recommended.
Yeah.
I dig it. You know, this would be great for hiking.
Yes.
All you guys that want to go
Another
hiking,
good POU.
awesome. Because you can throw this thing on, put your backpack on. It doesn't interfere with all your stuff. And you've got a gun right on your chest that you can access anytime.
As long as your sternum strap can go over, which should go right over here.
Right up here.
They ride pretty high.
Yep.
And most of them are adjustable.
Yep. Yep.
And I just was doing some backpacking yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's funny you said that because I had with me, what gun do I have? It was a Glock 48
Nice.
in a shoulder holster, but I don't have a Kenai
But,
for a
you know,
Glock 48.
That's the thing.
It got in the way.
Yep.
Kind of got in the way. I mean, I could like thread it through the shoulder strap and it worked,
Yeah.
but it's not as secure as that.
Yeah. But these nice little chest rigs, and this is really lightweight, very efficient. I mean, it's Kydex, elastic, and some plastic clips. It's really weight and space efficient.
It reminds me of a tanker's rig.
Oh yeah?
Do you remember in World War II, they had the tanker leather shoulder holster? It was kind of vertical draw, if I'm remembering right. I'm just going off memory. But they needed a way to carry a pistol.
Right.
For them, a 1911, some 38 specials, but most 1911s in it, and it got it out of the way.
Yeah, and you're always sitting down. You don't want to have a holster on your hip. You don't want to have a
Banging
holster
into
on
stuff.
your leg. You don't want to have a holster necessarily under
Right.
your arm. So right on the chest, man, that's the spot.
One criticism, I think it's overpriced.
Yeah.
I think they should knock $25 off it, maybe even more.
How much are we talking?
I hate to say a price because it changed all the time, but
Yeah.
I think I spent like 130 on it.
Ooh, ouch.
That's a lot.
Ouch.
But guys love USA produced stuff.
yeah.
They're always saying USA, USA. I'm like, cool, double the price.
Yeah.
If that was made in China, it would be like $50.
Right.
There's probably some Chinese knockoffs.
Yeah, there probably are. I mean, I will say I like the idea of made in the USA, but man, you got to keep it reasonable. So
That's really the only
$130.
criticism I have
I
on
could
it.
see, you know, just wearing this thing and messing with it. I would say price point, I would expect
I already know what you're going to say.
80.
I was going to say you're 75 for you.
Yep.
That would be a really aggressive price because it is unique.
It is.
I haven't seen other copycats on it. There's some other good hunting-oriented chest carries that there are, but they're not to that quality level.
And I think one of the problems you run into is that because the Kydex has to be gun specific, so each, you know, they have to drive it to the most popular firearms. They can't just make like a universal holster.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know, maybe that's something to consider. Something that's a little bit more universal.
Other than that, we love it. Guys will probably ask about the Honda CRF300 Rally. I think it's a great property bike. For doing what we're doing out here, it's fantastic. I think when you get up here, it's very underpowered.
Yeah, the problem
Very
is
underpowered. I hate it when I go on technical rides. It's too heavy, too underpowered.
trying to climb a mountain at a high altitude with relatively thin air with a guy my size, you're gonna struggle. The bike's gonna struggle.
No, thank you. And I don't know why Honda hasn't lightened that bike by 40 pounds. Why don't you sneak into the KTM factory, steal some blueprints, and do what they're doing? Because they have bikes that have way more power than that. A KTM 350 EXCF, which I owned.
Gosh.
A KTF 500 EXC, which I owned, and both stupidly sold. They dominate that in power, and they're both way lighter than that bike.
Yeah, those are the kind of bikes that when you hit the throttle, it scares you a little.
Right? You better be careful.
Whoa!
You hit the throttle on this, you're like, is this thing working right? I feel like I'm going backwards in the week.
I need a tune-up.
There you go, boys. Mini review on the Honda CRF300 and highly recommended the Kenai chest rig. Thanks for your help,
Yep.
Mr. Sean.